Welcome to Mile High Reefers. I'm Scott Anderson, and my vintage LEDs on my 210-gallon reef tank are going out. I've got burned out bulbs, I've got fans that no longer work, so I've got external fans blowing on them to keep them cool so they don't shut off. I've lost all controllability. It's time for an upgrade. Last Monday was my birthday, and the guys at Aquamatic USA worked with Kessil to get me a lighting sponsorship for my tank. Now, I don't know exactly what's in this box. I got a pretty good idea. So let's open it up and find out what's in the box. All right, and it looks like we've got Kessil A360Xs. I've got 1, 2, 3 of them. We got a spectral controller. Ooh. We've got the narrow angle reflector. And the Kessil data cables. So Kessil A360X tune-up blues are what we're putting on this tank. We are going from the dark ages to one of the finest lights available. So let's open them up and let's find out what you get in the box. Get some literature, Kessil sticker. Might have to put that on my tank. And then here's the light itself. There we go. That looks extremely nice. All right. And then we've got power cords. So I've been jonesing for Kessil A360Xs ever since I saw them at Magna. Reason is, Kessil uses a dense matrix array that pushes all the LEDs into a small, tight, compact package in the center of the light, eliminating the disco ball effects and provides ideal color blending. Now, these have incredible basic controllability. We've got intensity and color on the lights themselves using 2 different dials. I can change color, I can change intensity without an external controller, and I love these. We use these on our tanks at Aquamatic USA, and they're brilliant. I love these dials. For the spectral controller, it's now controlled through USB Type-C, which gives you a lot more controllability. And if this new spectral controller is anything like the old one, it's one of the easiest controllers I've ever had to use. So beyond some controllability upgrades, we also have more controllability with the light itself. We now have more color spectrums open to us. So we're gonna put these A360Xs on this 210-gallon tank, and we'll see how it looks. To hang the A360Xs, I'm gonna use the included threaded hanging mount. I'm mounting the spectral controller to the door, and I noticed that the bracket is metal with real screws to screw into wood. So I mounted it to the door because I think it's gonna hold up and do a really good job right there. The spectral controller itself mounts up with magnets, which is pretty awesome. I'm installing the K-Link cables for the spectral controller. These guys are actually really nice. They're plenty long for a 6-foot tank, and they're a heavy-duty cable. They're Type-C, but they have the 90 on there, which makes it really nice when hooking these up to the lights. I've installed all 3 Kessil A360Xs onto my 210-gallon reef tank. So far, they look great. The color coming off of them is fantastic. The shimmer is fantastic. I love it. I'm gonna go ahead and continue to run the T5s on this tank. The Kessils on their own are probably enough lighting, but the T5s give me a nice fill for shadows, so they take a lot of that shadowing away. But the 360s look like they're gonna have the power, the punch, the spectrum, everything I want to really get some great coral growth out of this tank. I've also gone ahead and put the 360X spectral controller on this tank. And I really like the 360X Spectral controller. I'm used to the old Spectral controller, which probably makes me a little bit biased. But it was really easy just to pick it up and use it. In fact, on the old one, I never read the instruction book. So the new one, I didn't have to read the instruction book. So that's one of the things I look for in a controller, is that it's easy to use. I don't have to grab an instruction book to figure it out. So far, it's all working together great. And in the future, I will do a full review on the Kessil A360x lighting.
Pro tip, when doing an unboxing video, don't jerry-rig the table legs.
Stop it.
Like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one. I missed. There you go.